What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory on regular FIFA Ultimate Team. It has been a while guys since I've uploaded Draft from regular FUT on this channel, actually about 2 to 3 weeks I think. And that's because of the World Cup mode and all sorts of things. But I'm bringing Draft to Glory back. Today there's no special cards impacting regular FUT, but I'm hoping tomorrow there will be. But I just wanted to get an opinion from you guys on how much you want to see regular draft. So if you guys want to see more of the regular Draft to Glory, drop a thumbs up on the video. I know FIFA views right now are way low. People are just disenchanted with the game. The split of people between regular FUT and World Cup is causing disparity in views, and then of course the World Cup being on is causing people to just watch football, real football instead of fake football. And why not? I'm with you guys. I've watched every World Cup game so far. I haven't missed one and I've been absolutely loving it. Let me know in the comment section down below guys what your favourite game has been so far and what your favourite goal has been so far. But if you could drop a thumbs up if you do want to see more of the Road to Glory guys, that would be amazing. So since I haven't choices, I mean I'm actually going to take Ronaldo. I know people hate it when I take Ronaldo, but I'm going to take Ronaldo just because he's 99 Ronaldo. It's been some time since I didn't draft, but I'm going to try and get every single team of the season that pops. Oh my god, what a great start that is. Ruud Gullit, 93 rated. We'll throw him in there at cam, not a striker either. James Rodriguez, Colombia lost today to Japan 2-1 after a red card very early on from Colombia. Do I take James Rodriguez or do I take Di Maria? Di Maria is faster but worse weak foot. James Rodriguez has the 3-star. Decent enough stats as well. You know what? We'll go with him. Why not? Let's hope that we can see a few TOTS cards pop up though. It doesn't look like it. I mean, we could go for the Colombian, but I don't really care for him. I think this Braithwaite card is actually quite good. So we'll take him. Maybe we'll take only World Cup nation players. And with that, Kevin De Bruyne will go straight into our squad. 96 rated. Very nice indeed. And our first team of the season card. And we could actually get away with using Raja Nangolan. Of course, not at the World Cup this time around. But the Belgians. Maybe we go for a Belgian draft. We've got 2 Belgians already. German there. A Spaniard. Do we go with Toni Kroos? He doesn't link with anyone. Nor does Rakitic. I mean, Torre obviously gets a strong link to KDB, which is actually quite a smart play, isn't it? We swap those 2 around, then we swap those 2 around, and boom. KDB gets up to 8 chemistry. Torre up to 8 chemistry. Raja Nangolan is still short a link. Unless we pop him in there, maybe that would be work. There's a fly. Come on, man. I'm trying to record a video here, and the fly is all up in my face. Alright, so I guess we're going for like a Premier League World Cup theme here. Jeez. Did Dalbert go to the World Cup? I don't think he did. I'm going to take Kolasinac, which is sad because he's not really someone that I want in my team. Next defender, ooh, the Path to Glory select, Rafael Varane. I know Tarkovsky is there with a shadow as well, but I'm going to take that Varane card because he's just a much better player that I would prefer in my squad. And once again, I know people get frustrated when I talk about this, but it's very annoying that we've only seen 1 team of the season card so far. Team of the season is finished. Just give me the cards. We could take Quadrado. I don't really rate him as a right back. Could take Karsdorp, probably a better player actually. He gets a strong link there into Raja Nangolan. And then in goal, I wouldn't mind a Keylor Navas or a David De Gea. We'll take that. That's our starting lineup, guys. It's 89 rated. It's got some great players. Gullit, Raja, De Bruyne, Varane, De Gea. It's got some very average players in Kolasinac, Christensen and Karsdorp. We're going to have to really sort out that defence. The attack I'm quite happy with already. Not really interested in any of those. I'll take Carlos Vela since he did play at the World Cup so far. We'll take as many World Cup guys as possible. I don't know if Vigal or Castro are at the World Cup. We'll take Castro for the rating. Anywho, and next up, I mean, come on, we're getting all these common base cards. This is not good enough, in my opinion. If we put Zuruzeta there, we go from 85 chemistry. We stay at 85 chemistry. I think Torre is probably a better player to have in, isn't he? 7, 7, 10 there for the Belgian. That's not bad. It's 7 minimum on everyone except for Rafa Varane so far. Could take Lacazelles, but again, I want to win this draft. I haven't played regular FIFA actually for about 2 weeks. I've only been playing World Cup mode, so I don't know what kind of players I'm going to be coming up against here. It could be a rough one for me, guys. Honestly, it could be a first round exit, especially with the fact that we're seemingly unable to get any good players outside of our starting 11. Manolas is a huge pull. He'll go up there instead of Rafa Varane. And although he only gets 7 chemistry, he gives 10 chem to Raja Nangolan, which is fantastic. Of course, we could swap De Bruyne around as well. That might give us a chem boost too. Don't need any of these guys. Yeah, if I swap these two around, De Bruyne only sits on 7 chem. That's interesting. So a Premier League cam would work very, very, very well to get De Bruyne up to 10 chem. We get David Silva. I'll take him. We'll do it. We'll pop him up there. We get a nice big 5 chem boost. What about if we... Is there a way to get more chem on any of these? No, so it's all the same. Or a Premier League striker would work as well, so that we could put Ruud Gullit down in at cam. We get Idrissa Gueye and Gomez there, the Path to Glory card, but not the select version. And then our final pick. Some good choices there. Some really good choices. We could either go with Mbappe as a good super sub, great stats, or we could go with Alexis Sanchez as a good super sub, also great stats. And I think I will go with Sanchez. I'm going to be using Ruud Gullit up front. I could play CR7 up front, although that's really bad everything, actually. Yeah, Sanchez as well, only on 3 chemistry. If either of them were a left forward instead, it would be alright. 96 chemistry with Braithwaite over there. And just generally, that's probably the better squad. A Christian Eriksen would have been really nice. But I'm actually alright. I'm quite happy with this team, most notably because our bench is very, very good. Now, our defence is a letdown. Karsdorp's not great, but not bad. Manolas is pretty good. Christensen is not great, but not bad. And Kolasinac isn't really that great. So our defence is pretty sour here. If we could get a Premier League manager, though, it would be nice. Of course, we can't. Why would we? 96, 98 with the Spaniard, 96, 96, and 96. So we'll take the Spanish manager there and get ourselves up to 98 chemistry. Cristiano Ronaldo, Kevin De Bruyne, and David De Gea being the biggest players for us. So we still get a 186 rated draft, which is pretty decent all in all. As I said to you guys, I mean, there's my draft history. 68 wins from 119 entries. I don't know how far we're going to go this time around because I genuinely haven't played it much. But I wanted to show you guys... Actually, I just wanted to bring a draft back for you guys and see how it does. So, Draft to Glory is back. That is our squad. There's nothing in packs to pack, but we're going to try our best to win and see what we can do. This is the end of the draft. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, into the gameplay we go, and the first opponent we'll come up against has got a 190 squad. Very, very nice team there with Hazard, Ronaldinho, Suarez, Modric, Alba, Inform Aurier, David Silva, Team of the Year, David De Gea, Sergio Ramos, and Laporte in defence too. The only real mishap in his team, I think that's Livermore in midfield. Anyway, we end up going 1-0 down quite early on. He gets in behind from Jordi Alba, crosses the ball there, and I knew my defenders was going to cause me a little bit of a problem. You know, Christensen just absolutely not reacting to Ronaldinho there. Christensen was actually in front of Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho managed to get the ball ahead, and then the pace of his Neymar there on as a sub, too much for me. And he goes 2-0 up with his second dab. I wasn't really that bothered at being 2-0 down because I was controlling the game generally and creating more opportunities than my opponent. And eventually, my pressure told true, and we got 1 goal back with Cristiano Ronaldo there, and we pulled it back to 2-1. And it wasn't until the 70th minute that we got it back to 2-2. He makes a mistake in the box with Laporte, ball falls to Ronaldo, who shoots and scores and pulls it back to 2-2. I then eventually got ahead very late on, 81st minute on the clock. Raja Nangolan here tries once, and then eventually twice, gets the ball to his Belgian compatriot Kevin De Bruyne, who scores to make it 3-2. And then a few minutes after, he got a corner from kickoff. He held the possession a little bit good there, and then a scuffed left foot shot from Sergio Ramos manages to somehow find its way past David De Gea into the back of the net. So we go to extra time here, guys. The ball comes through down to Cristiano Ronaldo, who shoots, almost hits the post. Aurier keeps that one in. Alexis Sanchez heads that one home to make it 4-3. Sadly, no matter how hard I tried, my defenders just couldn't deal with this guy here. He goes through with Neymar here. I should have probably fouled him there and just given up the free kick. I did try to foul him, but it was too late. I had a chance before that to try and foul him. But I ended up, he just crossed it in again, and Ronaldinho was in the right place at the right time. So we go to penalties in this game. He gets the first penalty and he misses off the post with Neymar there. So good news for me. My first penalty, however, and you can see how my and this isn't me making excuses, but you see how my like arrow flips and flaps a lot and doesn't just sit in one position. It's genuinely my left thumbstick on my PlayStation controller that's broken. You'll see it in every penalty that I take. It doesn't remain in one position. So I have a fundamental issue, seemingly, with my controller and the directional button, more importantly, on my controller, which could account for many things that I think go wrong when I say I didn't pass it there, I didn't aim the shot there, like I didn't do that. Like it could be just because I need a new controller, and I'm going to actually order one after this video. I end up going 2-1 up on penalties, so not a big problem there. He gets his Luis Suarez, he ties it up to 2-2 with a very nice penalty, but I'm 1 pen behind at this stage. So Ruud Gullit pops this away for me, and we go 3-2 up. Sadly, he dives over the ball, but the knee hits the ball for the goalkeeper for him. And then when I dive the right way for his penalty with Ronaldinho, it manages to hit my goalkeeper and go in. And that's one of those things with penalties where the RNG is just really frustrating, because he dived over my ball and it went in. He saved it. I dived over his ball and it went in, and then he saved my final penalty to help take it into sudden death. So he ends up going through there after me just edging the game generally. I had a few more shots, bit better possession, bit better pass accuracy. His keeper made a few more saves than mine, but ultimately it's it comes down to who won at the end of the day, and that was him. So sadly, the return to Draft to Glory sees us exit in the first round, but let's see how good our packs are. I will be right back. All right, guys, so there you have it. I did end up losing in the first round. I'll tell you something, man. Like, on a normal day, I'd probably come away with a very comfortable victory there. I was very surprised at the transition from World Cup to regular FUT. Like I've talked about how gameplay is a lot with people, and I've been of the opinion that the World Cup game mode isn't necessarily that different to regular FUT in terms of gameplay. But the adjustment was actually too big for me. I lost to that guy. It went 2-0 up, and I felt like I was a better player. I had much better possession, better shots, better shot opportunities. More clear-cut chances. His keeper made more saves. His passing was terrible. But what I didn't do was bring in the meta tactics to regular FUT, and that's my own fault. I didn't use the hill-to-hill flick very much. I didn't do the passing mechanics that really work, because I played probably about 200 games of World Cup mode without playing a single game of regular FUT, and I've got used to what's overpowered in that game mode in that space of time, to the point where I just wasn't, the muscle memory wasn't there for this style of FUT. No excuses though, that guy did well. He did score 2 very late goals, like 88th minute and then 120th minute, when I should have won 4-3. To go through. I actually tried to do the right thing, and I tried to close the game out. I tried to hold the ball and just play safe possession and stuff. He gets 1 interception and ends up capitalising off of it. So again, my own fault really. But today's video was less about the team, the packs and the gameplay, and more about just bringing Draft to Glory back and having a look at how it does and how it's received from you guys. So once again, if you did enjoy the video, drop a thumbs up on it. Hopefully a draft token is what we get here. No, we get Premium Silver Players Pack and 2 Gold Packs. Now, I don't know if some of these players are actually going to have huge value because of the Nation SBCs. Now, I know a lot of those Nation SBCs are quite easy to achieve through the gold players, but in terms of making 15,000 coins back, it's actually going to be really interesting to have a look. So this guy is worth like 400 coins. I'll actually list him for 400 coins as well. The Brazilian, I don't know, I'm excited to see if even one of these guys is worth like crazy amounts of coins. He's not really worth anything. That Korean player and the Ivorian player there is hopefully going to be worth a little bit. 400 coins for him. Let's get rid of the do I want to get rid of the major nations? No, I don't. I really want to check I don't want to waste your guys' time, but I do want to see every player here and if they have any value. So he has absolutely no value. As a goalkeeper, this guy won't have any value either. Yeah, he's 200 coins. Sadly, I don't think any of these guys are going to have that much value. Let's have a look at Angua here, see if he has some value. So he, 700 coins for him. We'll get rid of him. Very nice. The Englishman, I can't imagine is worth anything because of how many good gold English players there are. Another like 300-400 coins. We'll make a little bit back out of this. I don't want to check these guys because they're not going to be worth anything. Let's have a look at the Russian guy. Although again, there's plenty of Russian golds, so yeah, he's worth nothing. And in fact, there's plenty of golds for this nation too. So he's only 200 coins. So we probably made a little bit out of that. Maybe like 3,000 coins out of that. And then 2 gold packs. Some of these golds, common golds from rare nations, could actually be quite big for us. No shiny player in this 5k pack, of course, is to be expected. Dejan Lovren, 81 rated. Is he going for anything? Absolutely not. Less than 600 coins. These guys as well won't be worth anything. And I'm actually going to discard the rest because the consumables now aren't worth a damn thing either. And then last but not least, one more 5k pack. Is our luck going to be in here today? No, it's not. We don't get a shiny gold card, shiny gold player in either of those packs. But what can you do? Let's have a look at the Swiss players. Do they have value? Nope. And does Sulu here have any value? Nope. So yeah, that was a rough one, guys. That was a rough draft, but I wanted to get this video up. I wanted to get it back for you guys just to have a look and see how it's going to be received. But this is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.